ICE officials confirming the arrest of a violent gang member outside a charter school in the city of Chicago. And school officials are outraged over ICE doing that and arresting that guy.
Todd Piro has the details. Good morning, Todd.
Good morning to all four of you. This arrest taking place on Wednesday outside a charter school in Chicago. Fox News obtaining the video of the suspect being taken away by ICE. You see it right there on your screen. Federal officials have revealed that the man is a violent street gang member with a criminal record that includes drug trafficking, gang loitering, and property damage. Officials also saying he had been previously deported from the U.S. in 2005 and in 2013. But just hours before officials confirmed the suspect's criminal past, the Chicago Teachers Union and city officials condemned the arrest and President Trump's immigration enforcement efforts. Watch this.
Children watched as their daddy was put in handcuffs by agents carrying out the orders of a tyrant president.
When we have parents being grabbed from our schools, we gotta wonder, what is the Chicago Public Schools doing to protect our children?
I would like to see our school district figure out how to keep people safe, how to keep schools open and welcoming and safe for our young people.
That rally you see there was planned before the ICE arrest, as the charter school and officials have been in talks to close 7 charter schools. Both ICE and school officials confirmed that agents did not attempt to enter the school. Back over to you.
Todd, just to be clear, so this guy who's accused of being a gang member and drug trafficking and things like that, he was in a car near a school. There were school kids in the car, it sounds like, but they weren't his kids. So it was just a bunch of coincidences. It's near a school. There are school kids in there. And the fact that it was so close to the school, that's what outrages them, right?
But of course, Steve, as we well know and as we've covered multiple times, the left takes an opportunity like this to make an example, regardless of whether or not the facts are on their side. And here, as we reported, the facts are not on their side. These ICE agents did not go into the school.
Right.
This individual is a criminal according to our laws, and under President Trump and Tom Homan's efforts, criminals that are illegal migrants are going to be deported out of our country.
You know, but I don't care if they even went into the school. If you got a gangbanger who is selling drugs that are killing children, by the way, recruiting kids, because when it comes to prosecuting the kids versus the adults, it's different. I want the guy out. I don't care if you have to go into school or not. And it seems like there's more outrage on the area. We'll go back to process again with the Democrats. They weren't more concerned about the process than the crime that's being committed.
I think they're focused on the wrong thing.
Yes.
I mean, this is a guy who is from Mexico, been deported twice, known member of a street gang, been convicted of drug trafficking, gang loitering, and damage to property. If I'm a mom at that school, I want him arrested. Yeah. I'm going to say, why is this guy hanging out in front of our kids' school?
Yeah, and who were those kids? Steve,
hanging out with the kids.
You said that those weren't his kids. So who were those kids?
Well, and here's the thing. A lot of schools are no-gun zones. Yeah. So if the guy's got a gun, go after him. We don't know exactly the particulars about it. But nonetheless, I think a lot of people on the left are trying to make it seem like, you know, if there are arrests near schools, migrant families will not drop their kids off at school. If you're not a gangbanger, I don't think you got to worry about it.
That's exactly right.
All right, the other problem, that's why the guy's got 18% approval rating as mayor. Kim Foxx got voted out, and hopefully Alvin Bragg will be next. There's a big push in this country to be aware of who your DAs are, to get those criminals, once arrested, to stay in jail. Hopefully these cities, one by one, will start straightening themselves out.